Yo, what's up, guys? It's King Sean here, and we got some roster moves here that was just announced by the Commanders a minute ago. Austin Seibert, our starting kicker, has been ruled out with that right hip injury. Yesterday, he was designated as questionable for Sunday's game versus the Steelers, which is tomorrow. But now, just a moment ago, he was downgraded to out. So, as y'all know, Austin Seibert, he's been super reliable this year. He's made all of his extra points and has only missed 2 of his field goals, which have been 50-plus yarders. So him being out tomorrow versus the Steelers is definitely not a good thing at all. We did sign kicker Zane Gonzalez to the practice squad earlier this week, and today, just a minute ago, we elevated him from the practice squad, and that move kind of told me that, okay, if Austin Seibert doesn't play, obviously we have another kicker now we can elevate before game day. It kind of told me that it's 50-50 with Austin Seibert right now. Might be a game time decision, but maybe he just wasn't feeling good today, this morning, so they just decided to, you know what, sit on Sunday versus the Steelers. We got another kicker on the practice squad in Zane Gonzalez. Sit on Sunday versus the Steelers. Have you back for a quick turnaround game versus the Eagles on Thursday night. So that was probably their thought process, and don't want to rush him back. I didn't think the hip injury was that serious. When he didn't practice on Wednesday, I was like, okay, he's probably gonna be back for Thursday and Friday's practices, and he was limited in both those practices. However, maybe he just wasn't feeling great this morning with that hip injury. May have been bothering him a little bit, so the coaching staff, Dan Quinn and them, probably just decided to say, you know what, just sit this game, have you back for Thursday night's game versus the Eagles. But with him being out, because he's over reliable, Austin Seibert, he has been awesome for us this season. Hopefully Zane Gonzalez can be perfect tomorrow. All right. Hopefully he doesn't miss a kick tomorrow, and he hasn't kicked since 2021. He made all of his extra points and missed 2 field goals. He went 20 for 22 that year from field goals, and those 2 misses were from 50-plus yarders. He had 5 total attempts from 50-plus yards, and he made 3 out of 5 of them, which is actually pretty good. But he hasn't played since 2021. He hasn't been a starting kicker since 2021. So we really don't know what we're going to get from this guy. So, hopefully he can be good tomorrow. Just be reliable tomorrow. Just make all your kicks tomorrow. However, can't be 100% sure. So, hopefully Austin Seibert, we can have him back versus the Eagles, because we cannot afford him to miss another game, because he's our kicker. He's all reliable, So we have to have our kicker, and hopefully Austin Seibert can be back soon. And hopefully Zane Gonzalez can hold it down for just tomorrow. And then everybody else that was elevated from the practice squad, Chris Rodriguez and F.A. Obata. Obviously, B-Rob is going to be out, so another week where Chris Rodriguez gets an opportunity to get some usage in the offense, and he did a good job last week versus the Giants. Had some clutch runs towards the end of the game that helped us put the game away. And F.A. Obata, he was released earlier this week. However, he was put back on the practice squad, so he's going to be in the rotation at the defensive end position. Colson Yankoff, he's dealing with a hamstring injury, so they decided to put him on IR. One of our key special teams contributors, they decided to put him on IR, which does suck a little bit. However, doesn't affect us too much. But our special teams definitely took a blow this week. I mean, Austin Seibert out. Colson Yankoff out. Obviously, he's on IR now. We have a new kicker who hasn't kicked in 3 years, right? And also, Tyler Ott. He is dealing with the illness right now. He has been downgraded to questionable, which is not good. I think he's going to play. It's just an illness, and depending on the severity of the illness, he may have a chance to not play. However, I think the likelihood of him playing is still very high. I mean, it's just an illness. I don't think having an illness should prevent you from playing in tomorrow's game, or any game really, unless the illness is super, super severe. I think Tyler Ott should still be good for tomorrow's game. So those are all of the roster moves made today. Once again, our special teams definitely took a hit today. Austin Seibert out. We got a new kicker who hasn't kicked in 3 years. Colson Yankoff, one of our key special teams contributors, got placed on IR. And Tyler Ott is sick, and I still think he should play tomorrow. However, that sickness could affect his game a little bit, although all he's doing is snapping the ball on, field goal attempts, punts. But, could affect him a little bit tomorrow, but hopefully not. We shall see. Hopefully he still plays, and I feel like he will play, because, once again, being sick shouldn't affect you too much, especially as a long snapper. But, he could be out depending on the severity, but we shall see. So our special teams, once again, took a hit, and the Steelers have a really good special teams unit. They be returning punts, kickoffs. I mean, versus the Giants, they had a long 70-yard punt return for a touchdown, and they had some nice kick returns versus the Giants as well. So, it's going to be a tough battle for our special teams this week. Hopefully they can handle the battle, and especially with Colson Yankoff out and Austin Seibert out. So, it's going to be a tough one tomorrow for our special teams, but hopefully they can hang up with them. And by the way, this news with Austin Seibert being out does not change my score prediction. I still think we're going to win this game 27-24. I guess you could say that I would be much more confident, or a little bit more confident, if Seibert was playing. However, I think Zane Gonzalez will go out there, do his job, and make all of his kicks. And that is really it for the roster moves we made today. And that is it for today's video. Hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, leave a like down below, subscribe, turn on notifications. I'm on the road to 5,000 subscribers, so if you could hit that sub button, I'd really appreciate it. And other than that, it's been King Sean, and I'm out. Peace.